Hello friends, welcome to Learner's Planet. Friends, this is our first session for algebraic equations. In the previous session, we have discussed verbal and algebraic expressions. We learned to evaluate an algebraic expression, and we also discussed how to convert a verbal expression into algebraic expression. Right now, we will discuss algebraic equations. So let's begin this session, and I would recommend you do revise the previous 3 sessions of introduction to algebra before you come for this session, right? Because your basics must be clear before you learn to solve algebraic equations. Okay. Now friends, let's discuss about terms of an expression. See, we discussed algebraic expressions. Now let's discuss terms of an expression. I just write an algebraic expression over here, say 5x plus 2y minus say 3z. Now friends, here you can see this is this part, and this part. There are 3 parts in this expression, right? And these 3 parts are connected with mathematical operations. These 2 are connected with plus, these 2 are connected with minus, right? So these different parts are called terms of an expression, right? Here the terms are 5x, 2y and 3z, right? So precisely what is the definition of a term? In an algebraic expression, the terms are connected by positive sign and negative sign. You have to be careful that the terms cannot be separated by multiplication and division sign, right? Suppose I take an example, say xy plus z, maybe zm plus ab. These 3 are terms, and between these 2 we have one positive sign, between these 2 we have one positive sign. So this and this, there are 3 different terms. But if I write this only, x into y, then this is just one term. These are not called as 2 terms, right? Because the separator between the 2 or the connector between the 2 should be addition or subtraction, right? So xy minus zy, there are 2 terms, but if I write only zy, that will be a single term, right? So you have to be careful that the term should be separated by plus and minus only, right? If I write 5x or only 2y, they will be just one term. They are not called as 2 terms, right? 5x is just one term, 2y is one term, similarly xy is one term. Okay, so these are the terms of an algebraic expression. Okay. Now friends, we differentiate the terms of an algebraic expressions as monomial, binomial, trinomial and polynomial. Now what is monomial? Now if the algebraic expression has just one term, suppose only xy or yz or 2x, right? So we call them as monomial. That means only one term. Okay, so an expression consisting of one term is monomial. Here I have given you the examples. Similarly, binomial, that means 2 terms, xy plus yz, or I can say 3x plus 2y, or I can say 5z minus 3y, right? So we have 2 terms in each expression. So all of them are binomials. Similarly, we have trinomials. When there are 3 terms in the expression, then we call them as trinomials. Suppose 3x plus 4y minus 5z or 5xy plus 2xz minus 6pz. So There are 3 terms in this expression, so it is trinomial. There are 3 terms in this expression, so it is also a trinomial. Okay, so monomial, 1 term, binomial, 2 terms, trinomial, 3 terms, and if we have many terms, we call it as a polynomial. Right? So polynomials are multinomials, you can say, or polynomials, you can say. They have many terms, right? 3x plus 4y minus 5z plus 2xy, right? So these are polynomials. They may have 4 terms or maybe greater than 4, right? So you got the difference among monomial, binomial, trinomial and polynomial, right? Next is factors. See, factors we have already discussed in our arithmetic factor session. The same logic applies over here also. Suppose I have an expression, say 5pq, right? In that case, what is happening over here? This expression is multiplication or the product of 5 and p and q. 5 into p into q is 5pq. That means 5p and q. 5p and q are factors of this given expression. Right? Suppose I take one more example, say 10pq. Now 10 can be written as 2 and to 5 into this p into this q. Then 2, 5, p, q, all of them are factors of this expression. Okay, here 2 and 5 are numerical factors because they are numbers, and p and q are variable factors because their value is not known. They can take any value. So 2 and 5, these are constants, their value is fixed, so we call them as numerical factors. P and Q, since their values are not fixed, we call them variable factors. Okay? Now friends, let's discuss the next term, that is coefficient. Now what is coefficient actually? I just tell you the definition. Any factor of a term is called the coefficient of the product of the remaining factors. Suppose I have 2xy, right? So 2x and y. So y is coefficient of 2x, right? Or 2 is coefficient of xy, or 2y is coefficient of x, right? So suppose we have 10x, coefficient of x is what? 10. Suppose we have 10xy, coefficient of xy is what? 10. So this is what? Numerical coefficient. And these are algebraic coefficients. Okay? So friends, I have discussed most of the terminologies with you. Now it's time to learn how to solve an algebraic equation. And what is an algebraic equation? See friends, suppose I have an expression over here, x minus 3 is equal to 5, right? And you have to find out the value of x, right? So this is what an algebraic equation. Right? So an algebraic equation is like we have one variable over here and we have to find out the value of this variable, right? So here we have to find out the value of x. So we have to find out the value of x. That means the value of x should be, if we deduct 3 from that, we should get 5. So what is the value? What value x can take? Clearly it should be 8, right? Because 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. Okay. Now friends, just observe carefully what I have done over here. I just take you give you one more example before that. Suppose x minus 5 is equal to 10, right? So what should be the value of x over here? From which if we deduct 5 we get 10, that is 15. That means x is 15. Now how to solve an algebraic equation? Just listen to me carefully. See, suppose it is x minus 5 is equal to 10. Write it like this. Now here it is minus 5 and we have to find out the value of x. So we should have nothing on the left hand side of this equal to sign. That means this side should be having only x, right? So if it is minus 5 over here, we add a 5, so both of them get cancelled. And if we are adding 5 over here, then we should add 5 over here also, right? Then only the equation will be balanced, right? We cannot add number over here without adding number over on the right hand side. Okay, now it is x minus 5 plus 5, that means x, and is equal to 10 plus 5, that is 15, right? So this is what we have done. We have done balancing over here, right? Apart from that, what you can do is x minus 5 is equal to 10. You want x this side only, you want x. So take all the numbers which are there in this side to that side. Now here one thing you have to keep in your mind, that if the sign is with negative and if it goes to the other side, the negative sign will be converted to positive, right? So x is equal to 10 plus 5, that is 15. Okay, I give you more example. Suppose x plus 3 is equal to 6. So x is equal to what? It is plus 3 over here. So this side if it goes, it will be on minus 3. So x is equal to 3. You can put the value of x over here and you can check. So 3 plus 3 is 6. So that is called cross verification. Okay, I give you more examples. Now suppose I have x plus 20 is equal to 25. So x is equal to 20 will go this side. So it is 25, it's already there, and plus 20, if it goes this side, it will be minus 20. So x is equal to 5. Put value of x over here. Let's see what happens. Both the sides are same or not. So 5 plus 20, 25 this side, and 25 this side. That means equation is balanced. Okay, so if you put x, equation becomes balanced. Okay, similarly, suppose I have a 20 minus x is equal to say 5, right? So what you'll do, minus x is equal to 5 minus 20, will leave minus x this side, 20 will go this side. So minus x is equal to 5 minus 20, that means minus 15. Now what will you do? You will cancel minus sign from both the sides. So if minus x is minus 15, that means x is equal to 15. Okay, put the value of x over here in this equation and then let's see whether the equation is balanced or not. So 20 minus 15, that is 5. So this side it is 5 and that side also it is 5, right? So the equation is balanced. That means the value of x we found 15 is correct. Okay. Now suppose I have 3x is equal to 30. Now what should be the value of x over here? 3 should be multiplied by what number to get 30? So x must be 10, right? That means 3 into 10 is equal to 30, right? Earlier we discussed there was addition sign or subtraction sign between the terms. Here a single term is there, and the sign between them is the numerical number, and the variable, the sign they are sharing is multiplication sign, right? So 3x is 30, that means x should be 10. Now how do we solve this equation? 3x is 30, right? Now if 3 is multiplied over here, it will be divided on this side. Okay, so x is equal to what? 30 by 3. So that is 10. Okay. Similarly, suppose 5x is equal to 20. So 5, it is multiplied over here. So if it goes this side, it will be divided. So it's 20 by 5, that is 4. You can very well verify. Put the value of x 4 over here. So 5 into 4 20 this side, and this side is also 20. So the equation is balanced. Okay. Similarly, suppose 7x is equal to 42. So x will be what? 42 by 7, that is 6, right? 7 is multiplied over here, so it will be in denominator this side. So 42 by 7 is 6, right? Similarly, suppose you have x by 7 is equal to 3, right? So here 7 is in denominator, so this side it will be in numerator. Okay, so x is equal to 7 into 3, that is 21. Now verify. 21 by 7 is 3, and here it is also 3. So both the sides are equal. That means the equation is balanced. Okay. So whenever you have to find out the value of unknown, we call it as an equation, an algebraic equation, right? If the number is added this side, it will be subtracted at the other side. If it is subtracted this side, then it will be added the other side. If it is in denominator, then the other side it will be numerator. And if it is in numerator this side, so then it will be in the denominator the other side. Okay. Now suppose we have other pattern of equations, say 2x plus 5 is equal to 15. Now just watch carefully. How would you solve this equation? First of all, you will take this number which is added over here to this side, right? So 2x is equal to 15 minus 5, right? Because 5 is added this side, so this side it will be with negative sign. Now 2x is equal to 10. 15 minus 5. Now the equation is simplified. 2 is multiplied over here, or it is in the denominator. So this side it will be in, here it is in numerator. So this side it will be in denominator. So 10 by 2, that is 5, right? Now put x as 5 over here and see whether the equation is balanced or not. 5 into 2, 10 plus 5, 15. Right? So both the sides we are getting 15. That means the equation is balanced. Right? I take one more example. Suppose I have 3x plus 5 is equal to 20. Okay. Now first of all, plus 5, it will go this side. So 3x is equal to 20 minus 5. That means 3x is equal to 15. That means x is equal to 15 by 3, that is 5. Okay, step by step. Plus 5 will go this side, so it will be minus 5. So 3x is equal to 20 minus 5, that is 15. 3 is in the numerator over here, so it will go into the denominator over here this side. So 15 by 3, it is 5. Right? I take one more example. Say 2x minus 7 is equal to 21. Okay. So first of all, we have to take this minus 7 to this side. So it will be plus 7. So 2x is equal to 21 plus 7 is 28. Now 2 is in the numerator. So here it will be in denominator. Put 14 over here and see whether the equation is balanced or not. So 2 into 14 minus 7 is equal to 21. So this is left hand side, this is right hand side. You have to apply BODMAS. 14 into 2, 28 minus 7. So that is 21. So this side it is 21 and this side it is also 21. So the equation is balanced. Right? I give you one more example. Suppose I have 2x plus 3 is equal to 11, right? So 2x is equal to 3 will go this side, 11 minus 3, then 2x is equal to 11 minus 3, 8. So x is equal to 8 by 2, that is 4, right? Now put 4 over here, 4 into 2, 8 plus 3, 11. So the equation is balanced. Okay. So friends, in the next session, we'll be learning lot many equations and we'll be solving not many equations, right? Revise this session and the sessions of algebraic expressions as well. That means introduction to algebra. So I'll see you in the next session once again. Bye bye.